Hey, this is Tex, Idaho Prepper. Alright, so basically I've picked up a 1982 Fleetwood Prowler 19 foot. $500, wasn't half a bad deal. It does have a little rot, as you can tell, right there, all the way up. Yeah, you can see it up there. But for the most part, everything works on it. Right now, the kids and I are just gutting it out to make it into a good hunting trailer. And if worst comes to worst, then yeah, then this is what we might have to be staying in. But getting it all ripped out, replacing all the damaged stuff up front. Nice little 3-burner gas stove. Little refrigerator. There's one bed up there. 2 seats with a table that turned into a bed there. Little dresser. The bathroom, of course. You know, we just got a bunch of stuff shoved back right now. Another bed up here. Here's your standard, 4-place seat with a table that turns into another bed. But yeah, we're just gonna get all this ripped out for now. Get all the rotten wood replaced, all the supports, replace all the insulation, double check all the wiring, make sure there's no breaks, double check all the hoses, especially on the propane system. Get all that checked out, make sure everything's working good. I'm gonna do my best to try to film as much of this as possible. So, I guess here we go. See if I can sit this down and let it film while we're working. Oh yeah, that's my son Peyton. Say hi.
Hi.
Alright.
Oh, what is he trying to do?
Huh?
What is she back right now?
I don't know. It all depends on what she's doing. It all depends on what she's doing. Hey, get a trash bag open and start bagging all that stuff up. Woo. I just love all this old plywood. Looks like the rain leak delaminated it all. Definitely making it a little easier to rip out.
Yeah, this was perfect. Oh, never mind. Look.
Definitely smells.
Horrible.
No, it doesn't smell horrible, but oh, what was that? Looks like we had
What? Whoa.
possible mice living up in here.
Huh?
Looks like we had possible mice living up in here.
How do you know?
See all that shredding right there?
We probably still have mice in here.
Only if they're dead.
Then I'll grab them by the tails, throw them in the bag.
Alright. Yeah, see?
You never know until you find
Hey, open up that back window so we get
the
good
air.
airflow.
Don't put it. Turn back. Dad, are we taking the cats on the trip?
I don't know.
we can at least get finally
Daddy.
out. Ryan, say hi to the camera.
Bye. Ow, my elbow.
Hey, start getting all this trash picked up, please.
Okay. Whoops. I'll be right back, okay?
Where you going?
Behind the trailer.
What'd you do?
Is your fiberglass itchy?
Yes.
Daddy, how do you keep this window? Daddy, I honeycomb.
Huh?
Almost big honeycomb. Not honeycomb, but
Wasp nest?
yeah.
Well, knock it off.
I can't.
Why not?
It's in like between.
Well, try your best.
It's really long. So.
Peyton, get off your butt and help your sister.
Oh,
Make sure this thing's still recording.
I'm gonna go more.
Yep.
Peyton, Daddy's talking to the camera again. Talk to the camera. Not really. You were talking to the camera.
Yep.
Are you gonna put this on YouTube?
Yep.
On his YouTube page. What are you gonna call it? Dad, what are you gonna call it?
I don't know yet. Look at the way that feels.
Family time. Working with my kids. Moving on.
Alright, let's go outside and take a look at something.
Huh?
Fran, don't pull the staples out, just crack it in half and
Can I see that? You're supposed to help me. I need to start doing staples.
alright.
Doing the outside trim?
I want to see about taking all this off. Alright, tell you what. It's gonna be a little easier if I'm not holding y'all, so I'm gonna stop the recording and then I'm gonna do some work and then I'll be right back.
I'll hold it.
Alright, well the drill ran out on me. So, as you can see, I stripped the little cover, insulating cover off of the screws. The drill ran out of power as I was taking them out, so I sent the kids back to the house. It's literally just on the other side of that. Oh, there they come with a new battery. So basically now I'm stripping these screws out. Or not stripping them out, I'm taking the screws out with my little DeWalt impact. Love those impacts. Take it on that side, take it on this side, and I'm going to pull the sheet metal off. So that way I can see what I have to work with. I want to need to get these propane tanks out of the way. so that way they're not in my way and I can work easier. So just as soon as I get that done, I will start recording again and let you know. Alright, well there's Peyton down there. He's pulling the staples out of the sheet metal on the outside. We got the tanks removed to get them out of our way. Unfortunately, that bar, or that pole right there, that whatever it is, the support that holds in the tank, holds the tanks on, it's kind of seized down at the base, so we're gonna have to work around that.
It looks like
sadly enough, the rot was definitely a little worse than what I thought it was going to be, but that is not really that big a deal. 20 years in construction, you know, should be able to fix it. So plenty. Should be able to get all this fixed. We're just going to replace every single piece that's even the slightest bit rotten. Redo the insulation, pop it all back on, power wash it, give it a good coat of paint. Definitely not going to go with this paneling back inside. More than likely what I'm going to use is a stain grade melamine and then stain it, seal it, get rid of all the plastic trim and redo it with you know, just nice wood trim that where you can stain up. Yes, this is going to be a hunting trailer and a, you know, and or bug out trailer, but might as well make it look good while I still can. Definitely gonna make a few changes. Let me show you.
on my neck.
This
I need a pillow.
is where the battery was. Battery as in one. So what I'm going to do is then underneath this little compartment here, where that battery compartment is, I'm going to build out a nice big one and go from that corner right there all over to this corner with batteries. The same thing on this side. Go from there, that corner, all the way over to that corner with a bank of batteries.
I'm gonna use this since
To make it to where we can have more power.
No, it's gonna get towed up.
Don't worry about your neck.
I put down your coat.
No. He's fine. Once I get done with all the reframing, before I start putting paneling back on, I'm going to tear out the water heater, look it over, and check it out. Alright, so back to work, and then I'll give you another update. Alright, so here's the progress report for today. As you can tell, this is definitely rotten. I mean, as I squeeze that, it's nice and soft. Definitely not what wood should be doing. You can see over here. Oh yeah, it's all nice and rotten. So we'll be taking that out, not board by board, but whole panel by whole panel. Get everything measured up, matched up. Cut all angles cut to the same. Reassembled the exact same way, and then put back in. So basically, I'm gonna be rebuilding the whole front end of this trailer. Ooh.
Oh my god.
That should not be doing that. So, but made some pretty good progress for today.
To be continued.
Yes, to be continued.
Dun dun dun.
Up, finally get her dried back in. Got everything reframed, window reinstalled, corner bead installed. Still got a little bit more weathering on it. Sealing it up with more silicone. Got that window installed. Now all we got left to do is the interior. Get that all redone. But we got a good progress on it so far.
So close, but yet so far.
And then once all that is done, everything is nice and watertight, then we'll paint it up. Alright, see you next time. Alright, here we are on another day. As you can tell, I've got the whole front panel ripped off. You got all the sheet metal. Well, not all the sheet metal, but quite a bit of the sheet metal ripped off. Located all the rotten wood. It's actually not as much rotted as I thought there was. As you can tell up there, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's just one board rotted up there, and the rot starts here and works its way on down it right here. So basically, I've already rebuilt this whole section here. I'm just waiting to put it in until I can rebuild this section right here. So that's kind of what I'm going to be working on today. I'm just getting all this, getting all this right here replaced. We got to peel back this sheet metal on this side a little bit so I can replace those. So hopefully, seeing as I've worked 2 jobs, I should be able to get, I'm hoping within a week between both my jobs and what little time I do have, to get this redone and re-insulated, basically dried in, and then I can slowly work on the interior. So alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it, do a little bit of work, and then I'll start back up and show you my progress. Okay, here we are, another day down. As you can tell, I've already started replacing the lower section, got it back in. I'm rebuilding the upper section where the window is. There's the old one. As you can tell, it is rotten, it is all get out. This is going to be the new one. You probably can't see the line on it right there, but that's where I've got to cut out for the window, and then add more cross braces in on the other side. So I slap it back in there, then I start putting the sheet metal back on. Some parts of this weren't all that bad when it came to rot, and then other parts were just even worse. But just as soon as I get all of that put back on, then I can get started on putting that back in there, resheathing all of that, replace those with some 2x2s, some good 2x2s that aren't rotten, reassemble the bed, and I gotta build a new table, which isn't all that bad, and then turn off all that old ugly wallpaper. Go back to just a standard wood paneling. But it's moving along. It's as you start ripping this stuff off, it just seems to take forever, and it doesn't seem like you're ever going anywhere. And then just as soon as you start putting stuff back on, then you feel like you're making some headway. So that's a big plus. Hopefully I'll have this thing, at least the front of it, reclosed back up and the window back in today. Alright, I'll make another video here in a little bit and keep you all up to date.